How do you see fear and rejection?
Something I never associate with.
This episode of the Adult podcast, we'll be talking about failures and rejections while playing the game of Scrabble. So yeah, let's get that fun. Okay, we're going to play Scrabble. You know, I just told you now, honestly, that last time I played Scrabble was a really long time. This is my mom's game, this is why it's just in the house. So how do I start? How do I...
Let's read the real book.
What is that? I don't know what this book is saying.
I know that they used to shake everything.
Or then you
And then everybody will start speaking their first
okay.
7.
But let me just get out of it.
Who is our scorekeeper? And where do we keep all the info? Okay, I could use
background voice.
Yeah.
The background voice could be the second one.
Oh yeah. That's actually cool. So you have to go like. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So, okay, great. So you just.
Sorry, but I don't calculate fast, so
No, that's not.
it should be.
This might become serious, like.
This is for usual. Oh, you know what? We can even just ditch the rules and just try
Just
out.
play How do you see fear and rejection? Like, what when you hear you say failures and rejection, what comes to mind? Like, what is like the definition of? Let's just discuss it.
You can ask me this question maybe some years ago. I would have said it's something I never associate with.
Okay, how do you
Is it like, wait, why would you say that?
Because I was just always used to winning, passing in school, everything and all. And it was just not something that I didn't even want to think about. I didn't want it associated with me that Precious Okon.
feel?
Fail?
Possible.
Is it possible? That type of thing. And it just really felt like something I got to do. But now, I mean, something I actually embrace more regularly. Like, I actually want to try more things that I don't know and see if I'll fail at them and get better at the better thing. Like,
So was that kind of like the wall built around like your mind or something, Just
you can think of it like that.
Okay. So it was like some negative reinforcement. Let's just put it like that, baby.
Yeah, you can think of it like that. Like, because I was so like, so let me give you a background. Like, in primary school, I was always secondary school, primary school, all those kinds. So it's like, because our school didn't use Precious Okon, it was 5.0. But we used the CGPA system.
Yeah.
So like, I was always just like,
Hitting it.
Just
going.
I can never say a bad thing about you. It was hanging me out to the vultures. I ain't fucking with you, cause you saved my life. Was it you pierced my heart, a Cupid Apollo? That's a pill I can't see.
How do you address people this failure and rejection? Because obviously you have to express it before. Before they have to go, I need to actually be open-minded and say, what made that change happen?
So it was growing in the faith. So I think I've established that already, like that having question, and like it really affects every aspect of my life, like how I think, that affects my worldview. So when I started growing in faith, in my work with God, he started pushing me to start doing things that were out of my comfort zone. So that meant more failures. So for example, so recently, if I'm not even use a recent example. So he pushed me to start a business.
Okay.
I've never been entrepreneurial. If you ask my friends, anyone that's known me for up to 7 years, I was the advocate for if everyone is an entrepreneur, who will work for them, And thank you very much. If everyone is an entrepreneur, who will work for the other, I think there are people always complaining, well, not really complaining, but like making jest of first class guys that, first class, you always work for first class, all the it's fine. I was opting. I will manage your time for you. You pay me well. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then, thank you very much. And then he left pushing me to start my own business. And within we actually said that this year in February 20. It's gonna be 29, but then I was like, we won't have anniversary.
Yes, I'm close to 9 like what?
Every 4 years. So, but yeah, on 28th of February, and then it was like, so now it's been a couple months, and I'm now feeling that I have to be strategized. So even like taking breaks or some stuff. Just like I put my name outside, like my name is on the line or something, you know. And then I'm having to stop. Like I never, because normally if I'm doing anything, I'm just gonna run. Like it's gonna be so run. So like that was the whole. Yeah, and even beyond that, even like academics wise, you know, and like I always did well in school. Yeah. I didn't. I got 35.0 CGPA. Like, oh,
The people who are not doing this, like what's like not necessarily advice, but like what you have to like tell them, like they like definitely they shouldn't beat themselves up about that and all of that. But like what's your you know like your revival, you know what for them basically like what's
I just feel like it's not the end of the road. Like, that's all. I'll just say that at this point, it's not the end of the road. Like you can always just reinvent yourself and become better. There's something about internalizing failure that pushes you to stay down. Anyone can fail, right? Anyone can fail. But not like that doesn't make you a failure. You failing doesn't make you a failure. That's what many people don't realize. Like just because you fail doesn't mean you fail. It's when you internalize and say, I did fail, oh. I do usually fail.
I've actually had this problem before because you know, like when you're in school, yeah, I'm doing engineering, which is that's quite which is in my school is crazy. It's like you set a target, set a goal, you're actually working really hard to on the target. You're you're blessed by God to help them teach people to understand. But then you see your results and you're like,
What's going on?
like what's going on? I'm not the same person trying to pack money. How come this is not clearing? Like when that kind of thing happens, I feel like down. I feel like I'm defeated.
Yeah.
Now, what if I'm not capable of like reaching that level? Like,
Yeah.
I'm one little story that is there.
So that's the thing, like so when it comes to so this is what goes into another concept of growth setting, right? And that was something I had to learn as well. Like to just help me like growth setting because there are different types of growth. I think that's one thing that hasn't really been established in like when people talk about setting. There are the goals that are there to push you completely out of your comfort zone. So like and those goals you're like look, you're already planning not to hit them.
Yeah.
But like just the fact that you stretch yourself to even imagine it happening to you, that is a win. Do you get like there are those types of goals. Then there are the easy ones. Oh, I just want to I just want to pass this exam. Especially in GST. That one is not a goal. It's not a goal. You're just passing.
Experiences here. So like, have you what what are your experiences in failure and rejection?
Like, oh yeah, I was talking about that. I given the one with the business where I had to like just take a break.
Yeah.
It's like we're planning a break. We're going to pick up by next week. So like after we've done with strategizing and all of that. But then, excuse me. Aside another like experience I've had with failure, and I mean if I call it rejection as well. That was with like application. So I told you like I've been doing well with school and everything. So like I'm doing anything in school. You can't really be telling me you can't take me. What do you mean you can't take me?
Like have you seen me?
I apply. Do you understand? When I raise my results.
I sound perfectly well. Like
So like I put out applications. This was last year, and I put out applications for certain scholarships. And some of them would tell me, "Oh, sorry, but you know, I'm saying, what do you mean?"
do you think like it was for a reason why?
Well, I mean, well, one of them was a PhD one, so they're like
PhD.
like it was a master's plus PhD one, so it was gonna be like a mix. And I mean, they were like, your portfolio is not strong enough. You have 500. But apparently, like, of course, if you're looking at doing a PhD, then you should have like many research. Well, maybe not many, but at least a bit more to your name. So, like, I guess I didn't really have that for myself, but I think and it made sense to me because I mean, we're going to talk about this more. We're like talk maybe about what the failure then did, like, yeah, and I was yes, but then like this basically so like it showed me that oh okay this is the problem I've not done this like I didn't have proper research that would be as a major aspect something that would make them accept me and but then also another one this one wasn't that I wasn't up to it was that Nigeria seriously so like NYSC I wasn't done so I guess I have NYSC projects accept
You know,
it's like you guys, I was not done. I'm almost done.
you almost done. Just choose one now.
You know. Then there's another one that I was so certain should have pulled through because aside going in school,
Yeah.
I also did like a lot of volunteering. So like like
Like, you have a game.
like that's like my
Yeah.
so my volunteering profile was very strong. I mean, of course, I'll put this out. I wasn't doing volunteering because I thought that it would be a way for me to excel in the future. I really just enjoyed the things I did. Direction. But yeah, I was like, this is what they're using to collect people now. So I have to let me try that. And it still wasn't accepted. And that made me go like, oh man. But then it was a lot. It should be this
Small.
But then yeah.
Will I say I have any personal? First, okay, my words are crazy. Like, I try my best to figure out a word because none of this makes sense here. Nothing here matches anything here. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But personally, my failures and rejections, I would say apart from like academic work and I've not really applied. Yeah, okay, my internship. I didn't really dig this one, but I swear I got rejected from like how many? I got rejected from Total. I got rejected from Stonebridger. I didn't get rejected. They didn't even answer me. you know, that's different. They even considered the application and they now wrote, "Oh, I'm crafted like a message for you." This really not. They didn't. Really, they didn't really reply me. They didn't. Really, I don't think they knew I even applied. But yeah, at least I'm doing one right now, so I'm not really bothered about that. So that's not really deep. But like in terms of every other thing else, failure, apart from like academic failure, and then this whole show, I have this target of getting like 10 videos before I go back to school, like for October. It's not looking like that anymore. So I think uh, I won't call that failure per se, but that's like one of my closest things to failure right now. Experience you've had it. How did it affect you? Like when it happened?
Okay. So let's talk about the rejection one, like for the applications. So for those, I mean, I won't lie, I felt a bit bad because I was taking higher. Oh, okay. I was so certain that, you know, by the end of the year I'll be out and everything. This was last year. So when those rejections came, rather than me now saying, of course, like don't get me wrong, not like I just became good immediately, but like I didn't just stay there and be and I was just like, oh no, my life has ended. These guys, I'm not doing anything with my future again. Within that time, I then decided to improve on myself, you know, trying to learn more. Okay, what was wrong with what was there? And then I applied again for one of them this year and I got accepted. I've gone through to the interview stage and then like we're waiting for the final results should come out by like June. So I had the interviews for those as well. And I mean, when I was then going through my current essay, the one I handed in this year, and the one I sent in last year, I saw why they rejected me. It's it's rather common. It's like actually feel don't let me one very outlandish example. Like maybe you're slicing and maybe they're following a particular way that you're not doing it. But then your hand exceed it, and then you cut a fatter piece. That's a failure. Because your plan was to make slices. It's not the fast piece that came out. So like, it's a very regular. It's rather that's how I think about it. And until we begin to accept it, it will keep on putting us down. Right? Yes.
Yeah, I'm also watching that. It's good that they do it. It's like a CBA, but there's no way to learn like this.
Look at it as something that is still goes. The fact that you failed does not make you failure. And I think I'll say that a number of times. The fact that you failed doesn't make you failure. Don't stay there. Make yourself up. And that thing that's happened. Look for what you can learn from. Every failure is a learning experience. Sometimes, another thing, because sometimes people feel like they have to be the ones to make the mistakes. And you don't always have to learn from what I do. Remember that there is more to the person that made you as big plus. That is not enough. That was stop. Right? Even what in reverse is like what can separate you from them? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Four guys around your dancing. He's like, what can separate me from them? Oh my god, is it caring? Is it so? Is it distracting? Oh my god, like there's so much. Like you know when your confidence is on you, you just I can't do it. No, it can't stop me. Just like I just it's a perspective that we know that these things work together, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. So just have that mindset, and then of course cultivate the growth mindset. And I think that's something I can also help. Like know that rather than you seeing it as that will not do it, that means you can never see that is not anything. That's it.
I just like the word Danny. Danny is a word. Don't you like Danny is a word.
Which of the dictionaries?
Danny is a short form of Daniel. And Daniel is and Daniel is forgotten name. What is it now?
You're a scam. I'll let the world know that you're a scam.
What is it now?
That's what it's something. You're married to. You don't even know a person and I have place on you. Ideas.
That would be like all those of words. Thank you.
Oh my god.
How much is it?
No problem. Danny, right?
Yeah.
We'll leave it now. Yeah, we make it. Oh my god. Thank you. My people. And yes, still, but guess what? He learned from his failure. Oh.
You can just see what you wait, I'm going to learn. I'm going to that field. I'm going to learn. I'm I ain't doing this. Bro, this was the Mariam piece because that's so it was really nice. Now, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Okay, guys. Right, see you. Subscribe,
Like,
like,
share.
share, comment.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Oh my